Could the Lakers have found their defensive salvation hiding in plain sight with a rebuilding team that's practically begging to move veteran assets? What happens when a franchise desperate for stability and versatility discovers that the perfect role player is sitting on a roster that has zero interest in competing this season? The Los Angeles Lakers' frantic search for a wing who can bring defensive stability and rotational versatility has taken a surprising new turn that could define their entire season. The hottest sources published within the last 72 hours regarding Lakers' movement point to a familiar target in an unexpected new location. Kyle Anderson, the veteran known as Slo Mo, who landed with the Utah Jazz following a complex series of offseason trades that have completely reshuffled the NBA landscape. While Anderson is no longer with the Timberwolves, as previously speculated in older rumors, the fact that the Utah Jazz acquired him in a recent complex trade places him squarely back on the market as an invaluable piece for the Lakers, who desperately need a defensive-minded, intelligent forward. The Jazz are operating in full draft pick accumulation mode and have absolutely no urgency to compete this season, making them a perfect trade partner for a Lakers team that needs immediate help. This isn't just about adding another body to the rotation. This is about finding the exact type of player who can solve multiple problems simultaneously. Anderson, renowned for his exceptionally high basketball IQ and his ability to defend multiple positions with intelligence and positioning rather than pure athleticism, represents the ideal fit for J.J. Redick's second unit. He may not be an elite shooter, but he more than compensates with his ability to facilitate ball movement and slow down the game on offense, allowing superstars like LeBron James and Luka Doncic to catch their breath while maintaining competitive intensity. The crucial question isn't whether Anderson can help the Lakers. It's whether they're smart enough to recognize what they need versus what they want. Market analysts are pointing out that the Lakers need a shock absorber in their rotation, someone who can stabilize possessions and prevent the defensive breakdowns that have plagued them. Mark J. Spears, a respected insider, perfectly summarized the situation. The Lakers don't need another superstar, they need a worker. Anderson won't miss defensive assignments, won't force shots. The Jazz have no interest in keeping him long-term, and the Lakers have secondary assets like Gabe Vincent and second-round picks that the Jazz would accept to shed salary. This assessment cuts to the heart of what championship teams actually require. While fans and media often focus on flashy acquisitions and big names, the reality is that titles are won by teams that have reliable, intelligent role players who understand their assignments and execute them consistently. Anderson represents exactly that type of player. Someone who won't win you games single-handedly, but who will never be the reason you lose them either. However, the negotiation won't be straightforward, despite Utah's rebuilding status. The Jazz value Anderson as a transitional asset and a mentor for their young players, recognizing that his veteran presence and basketball intelligence provide value beyond just his on-court contributions. They'll demand, at minimum, a second-round pick and a player to balance salary cap considerations, understanding that Anderson's contract and skill set make him attractive to multiple contending teams. The risk for the Lakers, according to sources close to the organization, lies in their potential attachment to promising rookies like Dalton Connect, rather than trading him immediately for a piece that could guarantee a championship this season. The front office finds itself genuinely divided between two competing philosophies, honoring the future with young talent development versus securing the present with proven veteran contributions. This internal tension reflects the broader challenge facing the Lakers as they try to maximize LeBron James' remaining championship window while building sustainable success. The timing makes this decision even more critical. Anderson's recent acquisition by the Jazz, a team that will use him as trade bait until the deadline, creates a perfect storm of opportunity for the Lakers. Utah has no emotional attachment to Anderson and would be happy to move him for assets that fit their rebuilding timeline. Meanwhile, Anderson's skill set addresses multiple Lakers' weaknesses: perimeter defense, basketball IQ, and the ability to play within a system without demanding touches or disrupting established hierarchies. Think about what Anderson would bring to the Lakers' defensive schemes. His ability to switch onto multiple positions would give Redick tremendous tactical flexibility, allowing the team to deploy different defensive looks depending on matchups. His court vision and passing ability would help maintain ball movement when the stars are resting, preventing the offensive stagnation that has sometimes plagued their second unit. Most importantly, his veteran presence and understanding of winning basketball will provide stability during crucial moments when games are decided by execution rather than talent. The financial aspects also favor this potential move. Anderson's contract is reasonable and wouldn't require the Lakers to make major salary cap sacrifices. Unlike pursuing a superstar who would demand significant assets and create luxury tax implications, acquiring Anderson would be a measured, strategic addition that improves the team without mortgaging their future flexibility. The cultural fit is equally important. Anderson has consistently been praised by coaches and teammates for his professionalism, work ethic, and ability to accept whatever role is needed for team success. These intangible qualities are crucial for a Lakers team that needs players who can contribute without creating chemistry issues or demanding special treatment. Current confirmation within the last 72 hours indicates that Kyle Anderson has not been traded to the Lakers and remains with the Utah Jazz. However, he remains an active and ideal trade target for Los Angeles. The speculation is based on his recent acquisition by the Jazz, a team that will use him as trade bait until the deadline, creating ongoing opportunities for the Lakers to make a move. This situation perfectly encapsulates the Lakers' current dilemma. They have identified the right type of player to address their needs, but they must decide whether they're willing to make the necessary moves to acquire him. Anderson represents the kind of smart, veteran addition that championship teams make. Not flashy, not headline-grabbing, but absolutely essential for sustained success. The Lakers' defensive struggles have been well documented, and Anderson could provide the stability and intelligence they desperately need. His ability to make the right play consistently, defend multiple positions effectively, and contribute without needing plays call for him makes him an ideal complement to their superstar talent. Do you think the Lakers should prioritize acquiring Kyle Anderson's veteran stability over developing young talent like Dalton Connect? Would his defensive intelligence and basketball IQ be exactly what the Lakers need to solidify their championship hopes? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you believe this represents the type of smart, under-the-radar move that separates contenders from pretenders, make sure to hit that like button. Sometimes the most important acquisitions are the ones that don't make headlines but make championships possible.